Welcome to the guide for making currency by farming Uber Elder. This boss has a chance to drop Watcher Sai unique jewel, item level 86. Usually you can sell this jewel unidentified for 5 to 8 exalted orbs. Also, if you want to risk, you can use a wisdom scroll and identify your Watcher Sai jewel. This jewel, when dropped by Uber Elder, will always have 3 aura modifiers. There are 98 different modifiers, meaning there are 152,096 combinations, and the chance to have some really good and expensive combination is low. Depending on those 3 aura modifiers, the price for some Watcher Side jewels is more than 50 or even 100 exalted orbs. The reason some players are willing to risk and identify their Watcher Side jewels. On the Path of Exile wiki website, you can see all 98 possible aura modifiers that can roll on Watcher Side. Also, on this site you can see full list of possible uniques that can drop from Uber Elder. All loot from Uber Elder is item level 86, and beside uniques, there is a chance to get some expensive rare items. If you're not familiar with Uber Elder fight, on this page you can see a full list of abilities for Shaper and Elder. You can also watch a really nice guide from Engineering Eternity, Path of Exile Uber Elder guide. Also worth mentioning, your awakening level of Atlas will not affect this fight. Here are some most important tips for this fight. At the start, Uber Elder will be immune to damage, and you need to bring Shaper to 75% in first phase. Uber Elder will have this gray shield, and that means that he is immune to damage. As you can see, I place totems and I hit Shaper with Bane and 1 Essence Drain. Now, as soon Shaper is down to 75%, Shaper will get this purple shield. That means he is now immune to damage, and you need to start damaging Uber Elder. Shaper will do this 3 balls attack, and it is very important to avoid those balls. This is very dangerous attack from Uber Elder. After around 7 seconds, you need to be inside this circle when Uber Elder perform explosion, or outside on the edges. At this moment, there is the next phase, and in that phase, Uber Elder spawns these portals. It is adds phase. Both Uber Elder and Shaper are at 75% life. Both bosses have shield and they are immune to damage. Now you need to deal with adds. It is around 25 seconds for this adds phase. Be sure to avoid this laser beam from the Shaper. Every 20 seconds, either these void balls will start following you, and when this ball hits you, they will leave nasty ground effect, damaging effect. So try to hit to connect with these balls outside of the middle, so you have some space, safe space to stand. As you can see, I made a little mistake here, and I dropped this ball close to the middle. You can see here is that damaging ground. Shaper is still with purple shield, meaning there is still adds phase. Okay, I think Shaper in this moment lost his shield, and he will perform this slam attack. Be sure your avoid this attack, this also can one-shot you. When Shaper reach 50%, he will again be immune to damage. As you see, he got this purple shield. Now I need to damage Uber Elder and bring Uber Elder to 50%. When Uber Elder perform this attack, he will slow you down and do some nasty attack. So try to stand behind the boss. As you can see, my energy shield is going down. And at this corner, you can also see Eldritch adds. Every 20 seconds, you will get either a void sphere or void ball or this Eldritch add. You need to defeat these adds fast, or if you're late, they will also leave damaging ground effect. So be sure to deal with these adds faster. And at this point, also, Uber Elder is at 50%. He's immune to damage, same as Shaper. And now it is Shaper adds phase. This phase is much easier to deal. There is just one portal, and it is easier to deal with adds. Be sure to avoid these frontal attacks with those ice shards. If you move and keep avoiding this Uber Elder attack, it will be much easier. At this point, I was late with defeating this Eldritch add. Let's see. And here is the nasty ground effect. Usually, for me, the most annoying aspect of this fight is this explosion by Uber Elder. Sometimes I forget to move outside the circle or to be inside this safe zone. As you can see, that was that explosion. I think at this point I placed Bane on the Shaper. I hit Shaper with the Bane, and because the adds phase was finished, that Bane started damaging Shaper, and because damage is so high, Shaper was in 1 or 2 seconds bring to 25%. Yeah, as you can see, Shaper is at 25%, and yeah, Uber Elder was already close to 25%. Yeah, and there is, when both bosses are at 25%, there is next adds phase. And now here is the last phase. Adds phase just finished. You can damage, in the last phase, you can damage both bosses, both Shaper and Uber Elder. Watch out for this ground dust slam from, big slam from Shaper. Shaper is down, and you can see Uber Elder is down really fast. And now you can just collect the loot. To open 6 portals and start an Uber Elder encounter, you will need 4 fragments. The fragments can be obtained by defeating the Shaper for Fragment of Knowledge and Fragment of Shape, and the Elder for Fragment of Terror and Fragment of Emptiness. Now, there is a fast and slow way to get these fragments. You can buy all 4 fragments from trade. Usually, you will need to spend between 1.5 and 2 exalted orbs, or you can farm these fragments yourself. In that case, you will need to run 4 tier 16 Shaper Guardian maps. Each Guardian drops 1 fragment. After you get all 4 fragments, you can start a Shaper encounter. Each time you defeat Shaper, you will get either Fragment of Knowledge or Fragment of Shape. Also, if you already don't have Celestial Hideout, there is a small chance to unlock this hideout. For Elder fragments, you will need to run 4 Elder Guardian maps. After you get all 4 Elder fragments, you can start fight with Elder. Each time you defeat Elder, you will get either Fragment of Terror or Fragment of Emptiness. Also, if you keep Shaper alive in this fight, there is a chance for Elder to drop Watcher's Eye item level 85. This Watcher's Eye has only 2 aura modifiers. Usually, you can sell it as unidentified for around 2 exalted orbs. When you price checks these jewels, be sure to select item level in filters. Unidentified Watcher's Eye jewels item level 86 are more expensive. For farming Uber Elder, I use my Occultist Low-Life Bane plus Essence Drain build. Bane is inside the bow, and the Essence Drain is inside the body armor. Damage for Bane is so high that I don't need to focus on Essence Drain. I also use the Presence of Chayula Amulet for immunity to stuns. On my boots I have Cannot Be Frozen, which is really nice for this fight. If you need more defense, be sure to replace Summon Skitterbuts with Flesh and Stone in Sand stance. And here is the full fight.
I may not
Father, no!
putrefy, rot, spoil, and fester.
Exile, do something!
Gaze